Welcome back to Book Summaries channel. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve massive success while others, with the same amount of intelligence, struggle to get by? Today we are exploring a timeless classic that reveals the secret is all in your mindset. The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. Success starts with the power of belief, which acts as the thermostat for what you achieve in life. When you truly believe you can do something, your mind naturally finds the ways and means to accomplish it. Believing you will fail creates a failure mindset that attracts reasons to support that conclusion. Schwartz emphasizes that belief is not just wishful thinking. It is a mental command that directs your creative powers toward a solution. Many people live in a state of small thinking because they lack the confidence to dream larger. By shifting your internal dialogue from "I can't" to "I will," you unlock a reservoir of energy and intelligence. Your brain works for you based on the instructions you give it. If you feed it positive, expansive thoughts, it will produce successful results. Believing in yourself is the foundational requirement for any great achievement. People who achieve big things are simply those who decided they were capable of doing so. Start by telling yourself every day that you are better than you think you are. Excusitis is the chronic tendency to find reasons for why we haven't succeeded, and it is a lethal disease of the mind. Schwartz identifies 4 common forms: health, intelligence, age, and luck excusitis. Health excusitis involves using physical ailments as a shield against effort or risk. Intelligence excusitis is the mistaken belief that you aren't smart enough, though interest and enthusiasm are far more important than raw IQ. Age excusitis leads people to believe they are either too young or too old to start a new venture, ignoring that the right time is always now. Luck excusitis is the habit of attributing others' success to good fortune and your own failures to bad luck. Winners realize that luck is usually the result of preparation and persistence. To cure excusitis, you must refuse to complain about your circumstances. Replace excuses with action and stop focusing on what is wrong. By taking responsibility, you gain the power to change your trajectory. Every excuse you eliminate brings you one step closer to your goals. Fear is a psychological infection that prevents us from taking the actions necessary for success. The only way to truly destroy fear is to take action against the thing you are afraid of. If you hesitate, your fear grows. If you act, your fear diminishes. Schwartz advises building a memory bank filled only with positive thoughts and achievements to boost your self-esteem. When you dwell on past failures, you reinforce a fearful mindset. It is also essential to realize that other people are just as human and fallible as you are, which reduces social anxiety. To build confidence, practice making eye contact, walking 25% faster, and speaking up in meetings. Your physical actions have a direct impact on your mental state. If you act confident, you will eventually feel confident. Doing what is right also builds a guilt-free confidence that is unshakable. Face your fears head-on rather than trying to wait for them to disappear on their own. Confidence is a muscle that strengthens with every brave decision. Thinking big means looking at things not as they are, but as they can be. We often underestimate our own value and the potential of the world around us. Schwartz encourages readers to expand their vocabulary by using big, positive, and cheerful words. Avoid small, self-deprecating language that limits your vision. When you look at a problem, see it as an opportunity for growth or improvement. Thinking big also applies to how you view other people. See their potential rather than their current status. Don't get bogged down in petty details or trivial arguments that drain your energy. Focus on the big picture and the long-term objectives of your life. A big thinker always visualizes a better future and works toward making it a reality. You are worth much more than you give yourself credit for, so stop selling yourself short. By expanding your mental horizon, you attract bigger opportunities. The size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. Creative thinking is not reserved for artists. It is simply finding new and better ways to do anything. The first step to creative thinking is believing that something can be done, as belief releases creative energy. Schwartz suggests that we must constantly ask, how can I do it better? To keep our minds sharp. Avoid traditional thinking, which is the enemy of progress and often based on the idea that things should be done a certain way just because they always have been. Be a good listener and ask questions to gather new ideas from everyone you meet. Creative people are those who are open to new experiences and willing to experiment. Big ideas often come from combining smaller thoughts in innovative ways. Use your mind to solve problems rather than just storing facts. Encourage others to share their ideas, as this creates a collaborative environment of growth. Your mind is a creative factory. Make sure you are manufacturing solutions, not obstacles. Innovation is the result of a mind that refuses to accept the status quo. Your self-image acts as a blueprint for your behavior and how others perceive you. If you feel unimportant, you will act unimportant, and the world will treat you accordingly. To be important, you must first think you are important. This starts with your appearance. Dressing well gives you a psychological lift and commands respect from others. When you look your best, you tend to think and act your best. Schwartz also suggests giving yourself a daily pep talk to remind yourself of your strengths and goals. Think of yourself as a first-class person in everything you do, from the products you buy to the company you keep. Your environment and your thoughts are constantly shaping your identity. Don't allow negative people or self-doubt to diminish your value. Treat yourself with respect, and you set a standard for how the world should interact with you. High self-esteem is not arrogance. It is the realization of your inherent worth. When you elevate your self-thought, you elevate your entire life. The mind reflects its environment just as a mirror reflects an image. If you surround yourself with small people who complain and gossip, you will likely adopt those habits. Schwartz advises readers to seek out successful, positive, and high-minded individuals. Avoid psychological poisoners who tell you that you can't achieve your dreams. Go first class in your associations by joining groups that challenge and inspire you. Your environment includes the books you read, the media you consume, and the people you talk to. Even if you are on a budget, aim for the highest quality you can afford in all aspects of life. It is better to have one high-quality suit than 5 cheap ones because of the psychological impact. Surrounding yourself with excellence encourages you to think excellently. Be careful about who you ask for advice. Only listen to those who have actually achieved what you want. Your surroundings either push you toward success or pull you toward mediocrity. Choose a first-class environment to match your first-class goals. Attitude is the silent language that communicates your true feelings to the world. A positive attitude is essential for winning cooperation from others and overcoming obstacles. Schwartz identifies 3 key attitudes to cultivate: the I'm activated attitude, the you are important attitude, and the service first attitude. To get enthusiastic about something, you must learn more about it. Knowledge breeds interest. Use a life power greeting by being genuinely excited to see people and responding with energy. Make others feel important by acknowledging their contributions and remembering their names. The service-first attitude ensures that you focus on providing value, which naturally leads to financial and personal rewards. People can read your mind through your facial expressions and tone of voice. If you have a dull, bored attitude, you will attract dull results. By consciously choosing to be optimistic and helpful, you turn your attitude into a powerful ally. Your inner state dictates your outer reality. Success depends on the support and cooperation of other people. To get ahead, you must be likable and practice the art of getting along with others. This doesn't mean being a pushover. It means being a person who others want to see succeed. Take the initiative to build friendships and don't wait for others to come to you. Accept that no one is perfect and refrain from judging or criticizing people's quirks. Practice generosity in your thoughts by looking for the good in everyone you meet. When you help others feel successful and appreciated, they will want to help you in return. Avoid being a conversation hog. Instead, be an active listener who shows genuine interest in others' lives. Remember that people are the most important resource in any endeavor. Building a large network of supporters requires a sincere, friendly, and helpful approach. The more you give to others in terms of encouragement and kindness, the more you receive. Success is never a solo journey. It is built on a foundation of healthy relationships. Ideas alone are worthless unless they are acted upon. Successful people are activationists who have the habit of taking immediate action. Average people are passivationists who wait for the perfect time, which never actually arrives. Schwartz argues that action is the best cure for fear and the only way to build momentum. Don't wait for conditions to be perfect. Start where you are with what you have. Use action to overcome procrastination and dreaded tasks by tackling them first. You don't need to know every step of the journey to begin. The path reveals itself as you move forward. High achievers don't wait for the spirit to move them. They move, and the spirit follows. Develop the do-it-now habit in all areas of your life, from small chores to big business decisions. Waiting only creates doubt and kills enthusiasm. Every time you take action, you strengthen your willpower and your results. Success rewards those who move while others are still thinking about it. The difference between success and failure is how you handle setbacks. A big thinker doesn't view defeat as a permanent state, but as a lesson and a stepping stone. Schwartz encourages readers to salvage something from every setback by analyzing what went wrong. Don't blame others or bad luck. Instead, look for the seed of success within the failure. Be self-critical in a constructive way so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. Persistence is important, but only when combined with experimentation. If something isn't working, try a new approach rather than just working harder at a failing method. See the positive side of every situation and refuse to let discouragement take root. Many of the world's greatest achievements came after a series of failures. Your ability to bounce back is a key indicator of your future success. Treat every no as a not yet or a try a different way. Victory belongs to those who refuse to stay down when they are knocked over. A goal is an objective with a deadline, and it provides the direction and energy needed for progress. Without goals, you are like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly through life. Schwartz suggests setting a 10-year plan that includes your career, home life, and social goals. Break these long-term visions into smaller, daily actions that keep you moving forward. Visualize your future self as vividly as possible to pull yourself toward that reality. Be prepared to take detours when obstacles arise, but never lose sight of your ultimate destination. Goals provide the why that makes the how much easier to manage. Invest in yourself by continually learning and acquiring the skills needed for your next level. Don't be afraid to change your goals as you grow, but always have something you are striving for. High energy and enthusiasm come from having a clear purpose. When you commit to a goal, your subconscious mind works overtime to find ways to achieve it. Success is a planned result, not a random accident. Leadership is the ability to inspire others to act, and it requires a specific set of mental habits. To be an effective leader, you must put yourself in the shoes of the people you want to influence. This empathy allows you to understand their motivations and guide them better. Be human in your approach by being approachable, kind, and fair to everyone. A leader thinks progress, believes in progress, and pushes for progress at all times. You must set the example for the behavior you want to see in your team. Take time to think and meditate in solitude to gain clarity on big decisions. Leadership isn't about being the boss. It's about being a facilitator of success for others. Give credit where it is due and take responsibility when things go wrong. A big thinking leader looks for ways to improve the lives of those they lead. By focusing on the growth of others, you naturally elevate your own position. True leadership is a service, not a status symbol.